Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Kubeir. I'm an ICCRC licensed immigration consultant. This channel is all about Canadian immigration news, updates, things you should do, things you definitely should not do with regards to your Canadian immigration process. Jivan says medicals expired, resident country Qatar will be traveling to India, planning for an upfront medicals in India. Will it benefit my application? Well, this upfront medical situation has become a bit of a lot of people think it will help their application. It may not necessarily help, and this is the reason why. Uh, One, you may automatically get an extension of medicals to start with, so you may not need it at all. So you might do it, and it might have no consequence in your application. So you would have just wasted that money without being of any use to any application. Number one. Number two. When you do an upfront medicals and then you send it to IRCC for them to be added, it does not get added immediately. As it is, the web forms are not being responded to, they're not being actioned unless they're critical or urgent. So your web form with your updated medical could just very simply go into a black hole and not have nothing happening to it from there on. Versus if you are sent a medical request, then that medical request has an IME number and it has a barcode which is automatically linked to your application. So when the medical officer completes your medical, then the results are automatically updated to your application once they're available to IRCC to check and review. So that update happens much faster versus you sending an upfront medical web form to IRCC and nobody taking a look at it. And what would happen is that you've done the web form, you've raised it, you've sent them upfront. And in spite of that, whenever your application comes for review, they will still send you the medical request. And then you are now running back and forth, telling them, listen, here is the web form, and you will raise another web form, and you will raise another web form. And still they will not action it because it's not connected. Somebody has to physically check your web form, attach it to your application, then it goes up for review. Then they will check whatever is the assessment for that. And that's when they will update that application. So I would say just wait it out. That would actually be more beneficial in your application versus, there are both sides of the stories. There have been some applications where people have done an upfront and thankfully they did manage to get it updated to their account and it was, actioned. But the numbers are much smaller rather. And at this point of time, with the way the web form thing is, with so many people sending so many web forms and it's just clogging that web form queue, if you can avoid it, if you can help with your impatience levels, then avoid it. If you just don't think you can't do it, well then there is no question at all, right? For people who do not know, we do another live on Sundays, but on Sunday mornings what we do is a non-immigration stuff. We do it every Sunday on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, then you should. That is the link. You should join us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. We do this every Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining in. Let's go through a couple of these things. TikTok, that's the link if you wish to. If you want to make an appointment, then that is the link. One-on-one for your application to see what we can do for you. And absolutely don't forget to subscribe to this channel because this channel offers you all the great content which you just won't find anywhere else. At least that's what I think. Thank you so much for joining in. I shall see you next time. Until then, stay safe, take care.